Hi folks, welcome to the World Cup. It's the final day of round 3 and we have an interesting match that is about to conclude. So instead of showing you the tedious Slovenia versus Norway finish, which actually was pretty dramatic but was unpleasant for us, we're going to show you how Germany and Austria play. And this is live commentary. They're about to play their final 2 games. As you can see here, it's three. Well, actually, one of them hasn't been updated. So this one, Nikolaus Mölders has won against Nil, which means it's 3-3. Let's see if they have. No, they have not reported. And the final 2 games are to be played. So this one, René Baldauf against Hanno Lünser, actually seems like Nikolaus will play this one as well. This is coming up, and then pretty much simultaneously, a few minutes after, Reinhardt and WQB are about to play. If we can trust this schedule here, it's yeah, this one is about to start, and Reinhardt plays 15 minutes after. So we'll maybe try to get both of them in this video. And since it has not started yet, Saraaa and I can have a look at the decks. So we have Hanno playing Sea of Blood. Hanno was, of course, our teammate in the recent Battle for the Seven Kingdoms, where we won with Baratheon, and he is now playing a pretty creative deck here, an unusual agenda, but seems to be doing well with it. So city plotline, and a pretty arbitrary assortment of events here. We have Dark and Full of Terrors, a copy, then the pretty much constructive RC the Fury, which puts a big into a challenge, and some control with Saving the Kingdom, cancel with Privileged Position. There's a Set Downer Deeds, which competes with the Faction Nil, and 2 copies of Sin in Flames. So it's unusual, but as I said, seems to work. And characters, there's Summer Lore here, of course, for that Sin in Flames and for the Melisandre Nil, and some more power gaining stuff with Robert. A copy of Barristan is in there, Richard Hope 3 copies, and of course the new Barrick is in here as well, and the Galton Merchant, so shouldn't have no trouble setting up 7 costers with a 1 coster. And that's basically it, right? 3 Minix, 1 Lightbringer, so we know what to expect from this, and the city plotline means just draw and gold, and then the 2 claimer to finish things off, right?
Yeah, seems like a very interesting deck. With this one, and definitely not what you would expect from Baratheon. Everybody else choosing Brotherhood or Kuhor.
Okay, so unfortunately you are breaking up a little, so we heard about half of that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, and
Hopefully it's better.
it's against Greyjoy Kings of Winter, which we know and have seen, and this particular version actually, so they have the same set of characters basically. So it's Haren's deck from Stalik basically, and everyone has found different ways to include Ralph in some way. So this one does still play Andrik the Unsmiling. Dagmer, I guess, is out here. Plays Eurons, plays Asha, and plays Balon, of course, the Pillage one, and Gorold. And where they differ a little bit is the events. So this one has that 1 copy of Raiding the Bay of Ice and 1 copy of Rhymes with Mix. So it's very similar to the Stalek deck, and it's the same plots as well. So no huge surprises here. And will it manage to choke? Well, the city plotline could be tough to choke, but we'll see. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean it's tough to choke, but also Baratheon does have expensive characters and struggle with economy. You have I think Great Hall that can't be done, and this Baratheon gates, and I don't know if you can choke it a little bit and then play Morgulis. I don't like playing choke with Baratheon. Baratheon. I got 2 matches against choke and it didn't go well.
Yeah, but we go with those decks that we like to play. So you play the constructive cohort stuff. I play the control. It's intentionally tight with economy because it's pretty well. Cohort not so much, but the salt is low curve, so try to get away with it, and of course you get punished against choke. So they have not
They actually
started.
started now, yeah.
Okay. So
And there was
here
a
we are.
duped Balon on setup for Greyjoy with Great Hole as well, which seems pretty harsh, and now Ralph is in as well.
Well, this is going to be
Doesn't
fun for
look
Hanno.
great.
So he plays, surprise, surprise, no resets in his deck, by the way.
Yeah.
Milk on Balon is a temporary bonus, but needs to get past Nothing Burns as well. Well, I mean, it's not horrible. If you can survive the early stuff, then who knows? Maybe. As long as
Yeah.
Asha is not there to draw the reasons to get a good Morgulis, then Bara could be fine.
You actually have the non-kneeling angle here. There's nothing for Barristan to save, but yeah.
Yeah. Oof, and discards a milk.
Discards another milk.
That
Sure,
could
he
be.
was planning on
Yeah,
playing that after Nothing Burns.
that could be key. I mean, that's pillaged, right? Sin in Flames was discarded for claim, but yeah, would have loved to draw that milk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he set up his econ there, all the locations, and out of gold to actually play that Sin in Flames now. But I think he's protected himself pretty decently against choke. Might need to claim the reducer now, but actually Barristan and Angui are strong enough to win by 5, are they? So they have 8. No, and the little guy with all the scouts can just stop that. But then Hanno does unopposed power, and Hanno is kind of winning. There's no march to the wall. He's going to play one of the city plots, so it's going better than it looks, I guess. By the way, there's you may as well do Nothing Burns at some point if a milk is there. You're not getting a location here. It's all limited and
I think there is one copy of Stone's Fiefdom, that's all you can get.
Yeah, so basically it's there to discard milks. But stops the win by 5, which could be important. Basically, it's denied Hanno something like a saving the kingdom here to kneel Ralph and stop the intrigue challenge or something like
that. So what's the condition for saving the kingdom? Is it 3 strength?
3 strength, yes.
Okay.
So by the way, we'll keep an eye on Reinhardt's game. I don't know if they've agreed to play one after the other, but if that game starts and then this looks like it's finished, we might switch to get the conclusion. Otherwise, if they're played simultaneously, we might just if we stick with this one and it goes to time, we might see a few minutes of the other. Don't know. But if this one goes to time, I guess it will be close, so there will be no reason to switch.
There's now one former champion in the discard pile. He goes for Nothing Burns immediately.
Against City Besieged, which will... so is there a... So he opened the gates, right? So he can kneel 2 locations, which means... he's denying the econ.
But he also has really bad econ. It's gonna be a bit hard. And now with Balon free, you can just put in that former champion that can defend military, or you can even put okay, some takebacks. You can even put in milk if you need it for something. Okay.
Does he need to do that?
Yeah, is there something? Oh,
Oh, Balon's ability nears the faction
yeah,
target,
for
of
Baron's
course. Yeah.
ability.
Yeah, that's absolutely the right call then. And this will force Nikolaus to defend here a little bit.
Well,
because he needs
yeah,
to
it
claim.
depends.
So needs to save probably military and intrigue, at least power, okay, you don't care about, but the other two he probably will want to defend. And Baratheon is stuck now with no lord or lady to stand him.
You can save Balon just to stand himself every time.
Non-limited location or attachment. Nothing at the moment.
Yeah, but if there's ever milk again, it just goes away immediately.
One goal this time for we do not sow potentially. Although the rest of the plots are higher econ. So getting one King's Gate maybe is not a disaster. Needs to probably defend first of all, and definitely defend against the Sea of Blood trigger, I should think.
Yeah, but it's not too hard to defend, I think.
Puts the two
Two and
villages in, which makes sense.
another former champion. I think former champion would be good here because it's cheap military icon that can help you trigger the agenda, so that's a bit unfortunate.
So at the moment he already cannot stop all the unopposed, so may as well do the challenges.
Yeah, although he might want to defend the claiming. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Hanno now. So he kind of survived the choke in a sense, but the problem is that two milks are gone and Balon is free, and he's going to suck
Yeah,
right for
but
the rest of the game. He can take milks on Baratheon. He can randomly put strong characters in.
I think he did the challenges now kind of in the wrong way. Because now he defended both. He went military first, so Angui can non defend it. Could be pretty important if you play a video not so.
Yeah.
One less and potential draw in the.
Probably didn't have that, but if he did, that's a misplay. But I'm guessing probably is not going to decide the game.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's a misplay anyway. I think you would get extra power. Yeah, and the reserve choke as well. What's this city besiege good call?
He has set down deeds. Does he? But why one power? Why not just? Why not
Well,
just
I
sack
think he
everything?
did it from Baristan.
Oh, from Baratheon. Okay.
Yeah.
I always think you just sack everything and draw 6 if you can. That saves games sometimes. I mean, he has City of Secrets.
City of Secrets is which one?
Draws 2
The draw one?
in the plot phase, yeah. But you give Greyjoy 2 cards as well. They can't keep them, but they keep the best, right, from their hand, and you don't want to give them an Asha or a Euron here.
Yeah, I do feel like the non-reset decks are very risky in open deck lists because now Greyjoy can just feel safe marshalling anything he wants.
Yeah, and there's not a huge amount of dupes actually. There's a lot of non-uniques, and then there's one Barristan. It's really Melisandre, Robert, and Sir Richard Horp that
Yeah.
he needs to find duped.
It's gonna be hard to put them in anyway, I think. Well, now it's going to have quite a bit actually. So that gains you 6 and you get 2 more and basically choked by.
Yeah, he's going to have 10, I think.
Well,
Okay, so
9,
Greyjoy
yeah.
doesn't look like thinking of a reset in the near future, just playing out everything. Potential draw as well now, there's a lot of pillage.
Alright.
Okay. So Kerwin probably not coming back in time for the Morghulis save unless Red Priest needs to be claimed at some point.
Didn't like what he saw. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, one of them's getting claimed probably. I mean, these cards come back if you
yeah.
play Morghulis, so it's... although at the moment, honestly, Greyjoy can't support Morghulis econ-wise.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not brilliant, probably, for Hanno. None of the cards he discarded were that key, and does he have... So, what are the city plots? There's the one that copies one's ability, so one can city festival again, right? And then he has 2 City of Secrets.
One City of Secrets and City Festival and Spiders to copy it, so he can copy Festival and get something like 12 gold, so he's safe there. Then he has City of Wealth, which is a 2-claimer. Ooh, it's a 2-claimer, so another one of those, which I guess in the late game important to win 2-claim power. And he has the Pointy End, which he can try to play into Morghulis on Balon at the moment. Needs to hit that really.
Yeah, but does Greyjoy want to play Morghulis? I don't see the reason.
No, not right now, but if we go to round 5, 6, and Pointy End and Morghulis are still there, then the mind games start. Okay, let's see what they're saying.
I have no idea.
Hmm.
Something about Billbone and Reserve. So,
Yeah, I think Hanno was saying
this one has
that
stealth now.
Hanno was saying that he should have told him no takebacks for Old Billbone, because marshalling him and Great Hall would have played out better than having to just chuck them away for reserve. I don't know, then you concede Balon's ability for that round. I don't know how much damage that would have done.
Yeah, but I don't think that much since, honestly, that previous round was nothing. And I think this good brother doesn't have a lot of chances to hit, and allocation randomly, but you do have to be careful if you ever want to trigger this King's Gate. I did that mistake once.
It's actually spent all the power icons, but Balon's still there. There's Courtney.
Balon's still there, and there is some chances. So Andrik and this Ralph have pillage that could find something.
Goes power first. That makes sure that he is going to win it. Nothing that Balon can bring in wins on defense. Probably the reducer coming in, right?
Yeah.
One doesn't want to spend Courtney needlessly there. He's slightly stronger.
So.
And now nothing else matters. So if you're going to attack Intrigue, you have to attack with everyone so that Ralph doesn't pillage. And if you do military, then can you do military successfully? No, not even close. So
No, yeah, there's so many.
yeah, you're just giving pillage away, and it's not worth it, honestly. So better to just pass. And well, Hanno has card advantage.
Yeah.
Could play pointy end into Balon, gets rid of some power and a dupe. There's no cards in hand, so no reason we know at the moment, and Kervin is gone, so.
You could wait a bit with pointy end, but never mind.
I mean, if you played Morgulis now and you didn't point end, then that's your chance gone.
Oh, those are really good cards.
Yeah, well, he can't get rid of all of them, so something will stay.
Probably just Chuck Robert. Because actually having Robert in this pile is really strong for Balon's ability.
Yeah, and Davos can always go back to hand.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even Army is also really good.
Yeah, gets rid of Davos, who actually would have escaped Morgulis. Although I'm not seeing how he can realistically play it now himself. But did he calculate that Hanno can't actually marshal the big ones here?
Yeah, I suppose he can't in this round, but if there's another, the one that copies City of Secrets.
Well, this is not good now. So Asha, if he doesn't play reset now, Asha has renown from Blackwind, and if he does, she will surely find the reason. Although there is some...
but he's first player.
Yeah, there's some danger. So Hanno has plots that gain power, that gain gold in the plot phase for when revealed, and if he is allowed to somehow find a privileged position, or if he's top decked it now, I don't know, then he can mess that up in theory.
Yeah, and also like right now you potentially would want more than one reason, and as well if you have one card with I think you're actually losing Intrigue back. There's nothing in the deck that palette could defend Intrigue, but I'll never mind this one. All the Intrigue icons. That.
Well, he's tried really hard to to defend this.
Well, it's not necessarily overkill if you have good cards in hand. And, 2 would not win against the Scout, right?
No.
And now actually there is the one non-limited location that could have gone away for nothing burn.
Here we go. Okay, so this makes me think that we're not going to see a reset played in this game at all.
Yeah.
These all have renown, so it's just going to get unopposed with a bunch of renown. And Asha's
I'm thinking
ability.
you might want to leave some of them out.
Baratheon can win a challenge back now, for what it's worth. So what's he going to pillage? Well, that's one privileged position. Also Melisandre and Sir Richard Thorpe, not too bad. And now search everything. So he knows if he plans to play Morghulis in this game or not. If he does, then this is surely going to be a reason. And if not, then may as well take Euron or something. Well, you don't search an entire deck, but yeah, pretty healthy number there.
Well, honestly, I don't think you want to play Morghulis now because
well, up to 9.
You save one.
Could play just Winter Festival,
you get some
probably,
cards
right?
back. Yeah. You get some cards back, then you get... On the other side, you get one of the big armies and stuff.
Hanno thinks he knows the card that Asha found. I would guess Euron. And here actually, if he didn't defend with all the red priests, if he was willing to lose that challenge, then if Asha wanted to search, she was the only other intrigue icon, so he could have attacked back and discarded the card, in theory. But he wanted to protect his own hand. Puts both of them in.
Yeah, it's a bit given up on the military.
Oh, is there a Robert?
No, it's
oh, okay.
Melisandre, Richard.
Yeah, so couldn't have defended that anyway, even if just Baratheon attacked. So it's going to be 10-4. I think Hanno's going to have to play the 2-claim plot real soon. City of Spiders. Okay, 2 cards will have to go basically now for Nikolaus here. Probably the one that Asha drew will stay, which is going to be Euron. And yeah, I mean, again, we come to this no resets in open decklist situation. I mean, if he's not going to play Dohaeris in this deck though, but if he had it, wouldn't be
Mad King's
terrible, right?
But no, that's good.
Honestly, Morghulis would be the best one to play.
Yeah, but also dangerous.
If Morghulis was in the deck, then Asha would have for sure searched for reason, not for Euron. There he is. Well, duped Robert, too bad he can be stealthed. If he could survive 2 more plots, he's going to concede Winter Festival and all the renown though. If he could survive 2 more plots, then having to reset himself, I don't know. But Asha will search for reasons in the meantime, so it's not winnable for Baratheon, I'm afraid. He could have now, in theory, some Arceus the Fury stuff. The problem is you just stealth past Robert here, or honestly, Balon can put Milk in, right?
Balon can put Milk in. One card also is the army.
So that's fun. 9. So with power is 10, and then he has enough renown. He can just put the army in and put everything into a power challenge, and it's game over, right?
Army is not into this crossfire. He could do Richard Thorpe.
Richard Thorpe, okay. That's as good as anything. Yeah, Richard Thorpe and everything in the power challenge wins the game here.
Or actually, if you put Davos, you can also get an pose. It put everything into a power. Stealth past all of three of them. I don't know if there's Arsis the Fury has to be an elf character.
Yes.
That was stupid then. Quite alright.
Okay, he's past the action window, is going to do this. He's calculated that it wins the game. If it didn't win the game, just getting to 14 is fair enough, because you can lose power back and then you just do Winter Festival. Okay. Gets Ralph, but
That doesn't do anything.
it's not going to help, no. Well, it's not usually how Greyjoy Winter plays, honestly, to just get everything into play and win like that. But why do people not play reset in open deck lists?
Yeah. I think there's a couple of other decks. I think there was one Dark Conclave that also didn't play and played against Tyler Whitebook, and the board was just absurd.
So Greyjoy will Greyjoy will win this one. So that's 4-3 for Austria, and they have Reinhardt in the last one. So
Reinhardt plays actually against Knights of the Hollow here, which could be hard. It's a bit aggro deck.
Can you check if they've started?
Okay. No, they haven't started yet, so we can look at the decks really quickly.
Okay. Yeah, no reset. But you know, Hanno has been at this for years, and he's one of the most successful players in the history of the game, so hard to argue with it. Although, if you meet him in a tournament in person, at least you guess if there's a reset or not. Here you actually know for a fact. So, yeah.
Yeah, but actually, the one deck last year that I know, Stark Aloof, that China played, and it was actually, I think, undefeated. Pretty sure that until the final, where it lost the mirror against Regent or something like that. So it's not completely horrible, but it can backfire massively.
Okay, so they're going to start, so we'll end the video here. Actually, we have a chance to record 2 separate videos, so thank you for watching this one, and yeah, join us in the next one, which we are about to record.
Okay, bye-bye.